What's up, y'all? I'm having lunch. I am on my lunch break. So, excuse the pesto. You know that carbs are basically sugar? So I'm just having like a pesto candy right now. Okay. Hello. 10,000 subscribers. The fact that I could potentially be speaking to about 10,000 people right now is incredible. It's the power of the internet. I think right now is a good time to reintroduce myself. So, without further ado, hello, my name is Gabrielle Alexander. I'm on YouTube, and I put my feet up in the air a lot. You can call me whatever you want. I've heard it all. I've heard Alpha, I've heard Alex, I've heard Gabs, I've heard Bree, I've heard Little Alpha, I've heard White Devil. Probably my least favorite. Someone literally called me a white devil for my Gambino video. I'm not white. I obviously probably have some white in me, but I'm Latina. My family's been here since the 80s. So I wasn't here for all that. I don't know how to react to being called a white girl or a white devil because I'm in Miami. Like, no one, I don't know. I'm always assumed Hispanic because we all are here. I come from a family of immigrants. My mom's from Cuba, my dad's from Peru, so I'm half Cuban, half Peruvian. As far as my past, I was raised in a very Christian household. Some would call it tad stern. It was in Little Havana, so Latin hood. You know, I was very traditional. It was like old school. You don't do certain things, you don't say certain things. I've had, and I say this while I'm eating, I've had weight issues my whole life. I was the chubby, weird, eccentric, often loud and talkative girl that people would kind of not want to be friends with, or kids wouldn't want to be friends with, which is understandable. When you're a kid, it's hard. I'm emotionally eating because I'm talking about my past. I had trouble keeping friends. I had trouble having friends. So like now in adulthood, friends are a big deal to me. Like I treasure them. That's a big part of my life. It's like family to me. In elementary school, when we would run around and like try to do laps, I would run to the far end of the field and climb trees and stay up in the tree all through PE and talk to the trees. And I felt like the trees were like so wise. I don't know, maybe it was Pocahontas just eating my brain and I thought it was Grandmother Willow. I don't know, but I would climb trees and I'd stay up there for an hour or more, probably skip class, not intending to. And I just talked to the trees and I felt like the trees were my friends and I felt like, I wonder why they thought you were weird, Gabrielle. Jesus. I would talk to the trees and I thought the trees were my friends and I don't know, they just felt wise and like they understood me. So weird. I grew up in a very, very haunted house. Yes, I'm saying that I grew up in a haunted ass house for 12 years until I was 18 and my family finally moved. And I'm not using the word haunted figuratively. It was a haunted house. It was the whole damn shebang. So that fucked me up a lot. I could write a very sad book about my past. Let's move to the present. I've been in the film industry for 7 years here in Miami, and I've directed, I've written, I've produced, I've production designed, I've acted in a bunch of local just short films, and I've worked in TV, I've done some music videos, I've done, what the fuck else have I done? Web series, I've done, and like a feature or two I was involved with. So that is my love, that's my life, that is my obsession, which brings me to my current place. I have a desk job, and I had told myself I would never have a desk job, but there are different kinds of desk jobs that can just so happen to be creative, and I found that. And as much as I love my job, And as much as I love the company I work for, which is amazing, they're phenomenal, my dreams are bigger than my desk job. And I'm not happy, really. If we're real, I'm not happy. I want to be directing films, I want to be writing films, I want to be in films, I want to be just on a set. Like, I am alive and who I am when I'm on a set. That's the life that I want. And YouTube is also the life that I want. I had a YouTube channel when I was a kid, starting out. I was way younger, putting up a bunch of really weird, deranged videos because I am a dark person, and I was even darker and unhinged when I was a child. So, you know, that's the kind of shit that I would just come up with. But I was a kid, I didn't know anything about the developing world of YouTube or anything like that. So 3 years ago, I decided to come back because it was always something I wanted to do, and I was like, fuck it, whatever comes from it, I want to do it. So I'm here, finally. So it's an accomplishment. It's like, hey, 14-year-old Gabs, I got you. I'm trying. Don't be disappointed in me. I'm very high stakes when it comes to my career. My career is like so damn serious for me that YouTube is like heaven, because I get to be free. I get to make content that doesn't have to be the highest quality I can achieve. It's like jamming when you're a musician. You're not necessarily writing an album all the time. You can just jam and you can express yourself, and it's just for you, and it's just to I don't know how to describe it, but this is freaking great for me. So it's like the hobby jobby that keeps on giving. Like, I would want to do this full time, so then I could do my career full time. Because right now, yeah, I work 40 hours, and yeah, I'm driving myself insane. Just like 40 hours, and then after work, I'm still working because I'm working on my grind, I'm working on my career, I'm working on my heavily important shit. So YouTube allows me to just throw away time where I would have open to just let my depression or anxiety like break me, because I have something called high functioning depression. There are different kinds of depression. High functioning is that nothing is ever, okay, a plane just passed by, that was scary. High functioning depression is when you need to be working all the time. You need to be doing something all the time. You need to have your mind occupied all the time. And yes, it's productive, but you hate yourself, and you still don't feel good enough, and you still don't feel like you deserve anything. So YouTube is kind of my way of bypassing that shit and being like, oh, I put it up already, so you're gonna have to deal, Gabs. You're gonna have to deal with your shit right now, because this perfect thing that could have been perfect and you could have like spent way too much fucking time on is up already. So I tricked you, bitch, I tricked you. It's up. Enjoy that fucking feeling. I have to trick myself to enjoy myself. That's so fucked. I love what I do. I love my career, I love my dreams, and I love empowering other people. I am probably the worst person to tell your dreams to, because I'm gonna be so gung-ho about it. I will not give you a damn reason not to do your goddamn dream. Like, you can list, hey, I want this, and these are all my obstacles, and I don't know, I don't think I can, and I'm too old, and I'm too young, and shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up right now. You could do the shit out of that if you wanted to and if you tried. Stop thinking about tomorrow. Think about right the fuck now and what's gonna make you happy. Suddenly it's an inspiring video. That's me all the time. That is me to my core. So that's what I want to be on here. I want to be this tiny ass little light of truth on YouTube, because I am nothing like the Paul brothers. I am nothing like Lele. I am nothing like these people that is just money and shit like that. I don't need to shove my money in your face. I don't know. I'm tired and bored of that shit. Are you guys tired and bored of that shit? Because I'm over it. I don't think I was ever into it, to be honest. Okay, you have a mansion at 22. You're probably one of the loneliest fucking people in the world. And I'm sorry about that. I'm a kid too. You can't blame everything on being a kid. And I know a lot of YouTubers right now, that's how they get popular. And I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that gets popular in that way. I want to be real.
Hello.
Hello. I'm sorry, I was having lunch here. My bad.
No, you know, just get out of here before 1:30 because going to San Antonio.
Perfect.
You got time.
Thank you. Fuck. Okay, so there are people here now. I guess that means wrap up the video. I might lose my spot because apparently someone's buying out this floor. Thank you for subscribing. I will try to make it as worth it as possible.